Icons of Learning is now in its third year. This is aimed at bringing together the education and skills development providers for exchange of ideas and best practices across the countries of South and also Southeast Asia. Now, the goal is not just to recognize the great work that you've done, but also as well to enable a sharing of knowledge and also networking opportunities and global recognition.
I hail from Bangkok, Thailand, and have spent most of my professional career managing businesses from Europe and US across Southeast Asia. While I was never involved directly with the formal education sector, it has been quite enriching to have had the opportunity to be exposed to the variety of delivery platforms across geographies. As technology continues to disrupt every other sector that we have seen, education and learning seems to be gaining the most and also offering keen learners a medium to access need-based learning irrespective of age and location.
I think the whole idea is education, by and large, has been a laggard in terms of innovation. Yeah, we are stuck to the old ways of education for some reason. And I think one of the takeaways that I got today is that we have to be self-aware of that, those of us who are involved in this industry, and bring innovation, not to replace teachers, as one of the speakers pointed out, but to augment and to use technology to reach out to the children and the parents so that we can give them a better education.
Progressive education.
Exactly.
We are truly humbled and honored to get this award at such a prestigious platform, and I think this is a real testimony to EH team, who has been working very, very hard for a number of years, and I think it's also a testimony to their extreme customer focus and relentless customer focus. So, very happy and honored and humbled to receive this award.
These type of platforms are becoming very important because here people from, say, industry also participated. Those who are providing these type of digital solutions and institutions also were there. So this was a great opportunity for us.
This recognition also will help to open the eyes of many young people of the entrepreneurial opportunities that are there in their respective countries. Because very often we hear people saying, okay, I want to do this job and that job, but an entrepreneurship career is not about just doing a job. It is about being self-employed, being sustainable on your own, creating jobs. You are a job creator for your nation, and I guess this recognition would be seen by many followers of mine in other parts of the world as it's a recognition probably a little bit overdue, overdue, given that we have been in this field for 32 years. Thank you so much for the recognition.
I'll begin with applauding Berg Singapore for this wonderful initiative of recognizing institutions and individuals who are doing things in the not so conventional way. But that is the need of the hour, so that our students are prepared for the 21st century.
It's an amazing adventure. Great minds from all over the world. I think I must thank the organizers for putting such a great event together, and I hope we'll have many more of this happening annually. And I've learned quite a lot of things because we are looking at moving the education into the digital era. And I think today's, what you call the motto of the team was very quite accurate and looking into the future. And I hope we will have a lot of collaborations. I've met a lot of people here, and I think we can work a lot of things together.
I would first like to thank Berg for a great coordination, and the best part was how did the search about us. That was a great survey conducted by your institution, and it was a great evening meeting so many people and getting so much of tie-ups, and I really met some good educationalists, definitely yes. Apart from that, we met people who were felicitators to education. That really adds to a lot of things. I met 2-3 people from the University of Singapore who want to do tie-ups in India, so I'll really thank Berg for that. It was a great evening, very well organized and very well done up.
First of all, on behalf of Ashoka University, I would like to thank Berg Singapore for recognizing Ashoka University as an emerging private university, and our Vice Chancellor Professor Rudranshu Mukherjee as a distinguished educationist. It is a great honor and pride for me to receive the awards on his behalf. It is a great motivation for Team Ashoka.
I'm super delighted to get this award, mainly because we are just a year and a half old, and this is a reflection of the progress that we have made in the past year. It is also a motivation for us to do better in the future and carve a niche in the field of education.
When you go to a lot of schools in India, there is a reluctance for teacher training, right? And the way for you to get into the school could be like the recognition that you get from such platforms. They immediately they understand the value that comes behind it. So all the hard work that we put in, with the stamp of this kind of recognition, adds a great value.
I take it as another milestone in the long journey that we have to go, and thanks to Berg, who have been able to identify as one of the leading educators. But I take it as just another milestone. It's a long journey. It's a long journey. This milestone shall remain for the people who come back from along. Just they can say, oh, another kilometer to go, another 100 kilometers to go maybe. But I see it in that fashion. I definitely also see it in a way that if it can motivate people in and around for being there to reach out, do something good in education, I think some job will be done. I mean, if it associates pride, that's also very, very essential. If you associate pride with your institution grows, whether you are a part of the institution or out of it. So I think I take it that way also.
Again, good networking, a great opportunity to bring thought leaders together and to celebrate the success and the hard work that we're all doing across the region. Well, receiving the 2016 Icons of Learning Award for being the leading international school in Singapore is a great reflection on the staff. Incredible amount of work that's happened, and for an external agency to take the time to do secondary research and to reaffirm independently the great work that our team's done is an honour, and it's something that we're very proud of, and it's a nice point of recognition for our team.
You need to be appreciated for the wonderful work that you do in order to go further in that journey. So with this kind of appreciation, people are really able to focus on that one thing that makes them different and further hone that. Education today recognizes 3 things. The first one, that digital revolution is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. Second, competition is increasing. I mean, 7 billion and more, and we are just counting. So competition is out there to stay. And third, most importantly, that every individual has a unique capability or ability, if you may, and we need to harness those. So if you really merge these 3, what emerges as that it's not just one particular system which was designed to serve the industrial economy, but a system which is designed to capture the future.
First of all, Berg has brought together the people in the education forum. Then they can pitch their ideas. Then they can pitch their technology. Then Berg, the duty of Berg is to bridge all this together. Then everything will happen, like Uber, like Airbnb. Yes, because education, it needs disruption.
Today we live in a time when it may not be very far off where probably sitting wherever you are with your small piece of thing that in your hand, you could probably be undertaking a course in the Harvard. I mean, you probably don't need to pay, all that money or be connected or be a top-notch scholar to have access to those kind of institutions, which is what I would call the democratization of education. I mean, that's what the whole digital disruption is bringing to this field.
It's very interesting to communicate and connect with such a wise audience in a short period of time. And I think especially the panel discussions were very, very enlightening. And not to forget, last but not the least, I think the keynote speech by Mr. Vora was very, very enlightening.
We are delighted to be here and very honored to receive this recognition today.
I think the event was exceptionally well done, and an intellectual forum at the beginning of the function, followed by a little bit of music, and then the actual celebration came in as the finale. So I'm really happy to be here, and of course it's always an honor to be recognized for whatever that you have done locally and globally. So I'm thankful to Berg that they have given me and the institution the recognition today. Thank you.
On behalf of the Business Excellence and Research Group Singapore, I'd like to congratulate all our award winners for tonight. Very well done. And of course, we hope that you collect more trophies throughout the entire year as well. So thank you once again for taking time out from your busy schedule to join us here at the Icons of Learning 2016.